Hey there, kids! Who's ready for story time?
Today I thought I'd like to try and talk about something really funny that happened to me the other year. But Tim, if this story happened years ago, how come you didn't make a video about it back then? I don't know, I was just out of the habit of posting videos on YouTube at the time. What do you want? So, our story takes place during the summer when there was a massive heat wave that also coincided with a mass power outage. Everybody was out of power and the mall itself had their own generators. So everyone and their mother went on over to the mall during the days until the power was restored, just to try to charge their phones and get food. It was on one of these days when I was at the mall trying to charge my phone when I felt the urge to relieve certain biological needs, like pooping. It's important. Now, since the mall is so packed, the bathroom has a line that's just circling around the walls. It's awful. And I waited in this line, legs crossed, hands on my stomach, trying not to explode! And eventually I was able to enter the room. And when I did enter the room, I was privy to the most amusing conversation that I'm almost ashamed to admit that I enjoyed listening to, except that I'm sharing the story with you on the internet, so I can't be that ashamed. Well, anyway, there were these two guys, and they were mentally challenged, mentally handicapped, you know, developmentally disabled. I don't really know which proper politically correct term I should use, but you guys know exactly what I mean. These were people that were just, you know, they weren't given the whole... Yeah. Well, anyway, their conversation basically was this. Your butt's stinky. My butt's stinky? Yeah. Your butt's stinky. My butt's stinky. My butt's stinky. Now, bearing in mind how much trouble I was already having trying not to shit myself, this really made my whole situation just a lot worse. And even that could not have prepared me for when it actually was their turn to enter one of the stalls, and more hilarity ensued. You know how, generally speaking, you go into a stall and then you are cut off from the rest of the smelly humanity that is on the other side of that little metal door. These guys don't really pick up on that kind of thing. The younger of the two of them walks up and just pokes his head over the stall. The one that's already in there starts going, "Go away! Go away! You're nosy!" And the one that had stuck his head over the stall just starts going, "Go away! You stink! You stink! Stop looking at me!" And they were still carrying on like that after I had finally taken care of my business and was washing my hands. I just remember thinking, nobody's going to believe me when I tell them this. You stink!